Welcome back to the finale of the KBA series, episode 20. This is really going to end it. Um, I am going to simulate, we are in 2031 season, and there is a bunch of players that we need to, filter out. Obviously, we still got all the Lukas, the Shays, the Jokic's, all that stuff like that. We're gonna wait till they retire. I'm not gonna do any of the, showing you free agency, showing you the champion. I am just going to simulate off camera until we are at the end, and then we will come back. I will show you things. I will show you KBA history one last time, and that will end off the series. See how it went, how this NBA reset was. It was really fun to do. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Even though this is the finale, it's not the last 2K stuff you're gonna get from me. We're gonna keep doing a bunch of stuff, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you really did enjoy this because it was a super fun thing to do. And I don't really see people doing things like this, doing something like this where you restart from as early as you can. Something that would be cool in a future 2K is if you could really just start fresh, all the record books gone. If 2K will ever do that, I will do this again, and we will start completely fresh. So Wilt won't be at the top of every record book. Kareem won't be at the top of every record. Jerry Wet, all these guys won't be at the top, and we'll be able to restart. But yeah, I will see you guys probably, I will assume, in about 15 seasons when all these players are gone. All right, we are 18 years later from when I last talked to you. I believe this is everyone gone. The people that were really I was waiting for was AJ DeBonsa and Darren Peterson. They, for some reason, of course, wanted to play till they were like 41. We are in 2048. We are in 2048. So that means we've done 65 years of simulating. 65 years of simulating. Everybody is gone. Everyone's gone. Everyone you know, everything is completely gone. We are going to look at, let's just do NBA records for the last time. We'll look at all this stuff. We've got everything. This has been a 65 season simulation. I don't know what the cap is in 2K of how many seasons you can sim, but I didn't have any issues with this. I turned off everything for the off season. I turned off all my controls for everything. I wasn't accepting trades for people. I wasn't doing anything, and I simulated through it. And I didn't really have any issues. It was pretty smooth. So, let's just see. I mean, there are going to be probably some auto-generated people in here. Like, boom, 2047 right here. Nobody beat 13 threes. A lot of people got 13, but a lot of people didn't beat it. Free throws made. Still, nobody could touch a lot of these because they were done by demons in the 50s. Steals. Someone had 10. Turnovers. Nope. All right, playoffs. Nobody beat Zion from, I believe that was last episode. Yes, Darren Peterson got close. This guy got close. This guy must be one of the current guys that are, because he's still a 98. Free throws, nobody. 3-pointers, nobody beat 11. This was a super fun thing to do. Obviously, it took quite a bit of time to do. Hey, someone got to 20. Okay, it took quite a bit of time to do. We went 20 episodes, and like I said, we simulated 65 seasons in total. Now, granted, I did 18 of those off camera in this episode alone, but we did about 40 plus years of simulating on camera where it can go and I'll watch. Steals in a playoff game. 8 looks like the magical number. Turnovers. Okay, so this guy did some winning. I really don't know a lot of the players and everything like that. I know there was a point where Darren Peterson and Cameron Boozer were teammates for the longest time ever. Like in Memphis, they were teammates for a long time. I don't know how much they won. Because again, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just simulating, getting through it. But total points, we've seen that stuff. So somebody got beat to 392. This guy, who's probably one of the current guys, 398. Again, the real number in real life is 402, but yeah. Let's see. Do we have any? Nobody for assists. A lot of this stuff hasn't really, not much has changed. Points per game, nope. Field goal percentage, nothing really since. But up here, 3-point percentage. Anthony Simons in 2033 shot 52%. Free throw percentage, we've gotten a bunch of people. Westbrook, I guess, just he's really not that good at free throws, so that's kind of funny that it's like that. But minutes per game, games played, fouls, nobody. 40-point games in a season, triple doubles in a season. Yeah, and then career. So KD, nobody really got close. Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonta both got about 35,000. Kevin Durant is our all-time leading scorer with 41,000 points. That just adds to the GOAT resume because I believe, again, we haven't looked at the things that have happened in the last 18 years, but from my current knowledge of what I remember, Kevin Durant is the GOAT. Nobody really got anything close there. 3-pointers. So AJ DeBonta got to second, but nobody was touching this from Curry. Darren Peterson also got fourth. Free throws, KD, rebounds, nothing too crazy there. Assists. Here's our. Oh no, this guy wasn't auto, or I think he is auto generated, but he did this a while ago. I believe blocks. No, really. This guy is in the 2026 draft. He's in either the Cooper Flag or the AJ draft. Miles Turner, 15th all time for blocks. James Wiseman, 14th. Steals, Darren Peterson, 3rd. Okay, minutes, still KD. Turnover, Darren Peterson overtook Chris Paul. Points per game in a career, still Dirk up top. Field goal percentage, Jalen Duren beat it. Okay. Zion was close. 3-point percentage, Tyler Hero and Cam Christie took it. Free throw percentage, same guy. And then rebounds. Again, I doubt anyone we know is going to be towards the top, at least from recently. Yeah, not really. Assists, blocks, steals, minutes in a game, and games played. Darren Peterson was 7 games away. Miles Turner played almost 1,700 games as well. Fouls, still Clyde. 40-point games. Dirk is 2nd. Curry's 5th. Gilbert Arenas is 7th. 50-point games. Dirk is 3rd. Manu, Clyde Drexler, Steph Curry, KD. And then 60-point games. The only one that we actually ever saw from this was Kobe's only one from our time period. People weren't getting 60 point games. No, Luca didn't even come really close. Nobody came close for the triple double stuff. AJ got 56 in his career. And yeah, there are your records. Let's do NBA history. So let's go from the last time. So the Celtics, or no, this is MVP. Okay, so Cameron Boozer, AJ, Cooper Flag won it. Cooper Flag switched teams a little bit. Dylan Harper got one. AJ, I think AJ was a for lifer for LA. AJ was a for lifer for LA. Yeah, Cooper Flag was on a ton of teams. I mean, he didn't even get drafted to Indiana. He got drafted to Phoenix. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's where he ended his career. 5 different teams. Rookies of the year. I mean, you're not going to know any of the rookie of the year winners, sixth man of the year. Probably not going to know any of those guys up until here. But after this, nobody we knew really won it. Defensive player. So Cooper Flag got a few. Cameron Boozer got a couple. AJ got a few. Ace Bailey got a few. Vic obviously is there. Only once though. Most improved. Nothing too crazy. Clutch player of the year. Trey Johnson, Dylan Harper, Nate Iments up there. Ace Bailey and AJ won it. Patrick Williams won it as well. See how coach of the years went. We didn't have any really dominant coaches, I guess, since the Celtic time. And yeah, let's see. So past champions. So the Timberwolves won a couple here. The Nuggets. AJ kind of went through a stretch here where he was in the finals a lot. So he was in the finals 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and he won 3, I think. He won 3. Dash Daniels is here. Darren Peterson won 1 really early on, but him and Cameron Boozer never really got there. Ace Bailey won 1 pretty late with the Mavericks. So yeah, I don't think anybody really that during this episode of simulating really was able to take over that GOAT talks because we had a bunch of different winners. I mean, Evan Mobley, Vic, Dash Dan, a bunch of different guys, and then obviously some auto-generated guys here. League leaders. So we had a 29 point per game season, but nothing too crazy with the scoring. Rebounds from the last about 18 years. Assists. No crazy assist guys. I mean, I guess this guy won it 5 times in a row. Steals. This guy averaged 4. 4 steals a game. 4 steals per game is crazy. Blocks. No one really averaged over 3 here. Minutes. We got a bunch of 38s, 37s, 36s. Then we're back to points. Hall of Famers. I mean, we can, I guess, go all the way till current, check out some guys. So it does have all this. So let's look for some guys. So Darren Peterson played. We saw those are his career averages. Let's see what he did. So a 15-time All-Star. What else? He was a 1-time Finals MVP, in a bunch of teams. Okay. What about AJ? So AJ was a 3-time MVP, 3-time DPOY, 2-time champ, 3 times final. So he won Finals MVP a year that they lost. That doesn't happen a lot. So AJ is probably a top 10 player of all time, if we're being honest. because 3 MVPs, 3 DPOYs is crazy. Elijah Arenas didn't do much. Didn't do much in his career. Where's Cameron Booth? Ace Bailey's here. 13-time All-Star, 3 DPOYs, 1-time Final MVP. Okay. Cameron Boozer, 1 MVP, 1 championship. All right. We could just kind of like Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper. We can see 1 MVP, 6 for Cooper Flag, none for those other 2 there. 3 DPOYs for Coop, 1 for Chet. They're only championships for Mobley. He was a 1-time Final MVP, 3-time champ. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of get to where we get the whole page of players here. So Vic all the way up to Cat. Here's what we got. If anything jumps out too crazy, we can stop. So MVPs, only 2 for Zion and 6 for Luka. None of those other guys won an MVP. Bunch of All-Stars, a ton of them. DPOYs for Vic and Ayton. No 6 Man of the Year. So championships for D'Lo, or no, not D'Lo. Sorry, Tatum has 1. Or let's look at this. So Tatum has 1. Trae Young got 2. Lonzo got 3. Ayton got 1. Zion got 3. Luka got 3. Cade got 3, and Vic got 2. Only Zion, Luka, Cade, and Vic got Finals MVPs though. All right, so now what else? So we'll see what Giannis and this group of players did here. We saw some of those guys, so this will be the last group I do. So Kevin Durant won 7 MVPs. We saw that. 1 MVP for AD. Bunch of All-Stars, of course. DPOYs for AD and Giannis. 3-time 6 Man of the Year winner for Mike Conley. A bunch of championships from these guys. So Ramon Sessions got 5, no Finals MVPs. Derrick Rose got 5 and 2 Finals MVPs. Mike Conley 4, Boogie 2, Durant 5 champions and 5 and 4 Finals MVPs. 1 for Jermaine Davis, 4 for AD, and 1 Finals MVP. So KD won 1 with Tim Duncan then probably before AD was in the league. Curry 2 and 1, Kawhi 4 and 2, and everything else was from before 2030. So we've seen a lot of those guys. But yeah, Kevin Durant probably is the GOAT. We can look also at team. Probably not. Or yeah, I guess we could look at some. Let's look at for career. So the most total points for the Sixers. So nobody for the Sixers from our video is really. Oops, I should probably switch teams. We'll just look at points here. See if any of our guys are at the top here. Or maybe this stuff doesn't change. Yeah, this stuff doesn't change. So never mind. We can't look at that. But we can look at team history. So Philly got 4 NBA champions. I would compare this to real life, but we are obviously 18 more years in the future than we are in real life. So it doesn't. So there's going to be 18 more championships than there are in real life. So it doesn't really matter too much. Milwaukee also got 4. Chicago got 5. Cleveland 1. Boston has 20. Just look at all those retired numbers. Oh my gosh. Clippers got 1. Grizzlies got 1. I can't believe Grizzlies never won one when like Kyrie and Jokic were there. Hawks got 2. Miami didn't win 1. Who was they had Chris Paul for a long time, and then they got added in the 90s. So yeah, okay, but they're our first team who is a 0-time NBA champion. Charlotte as well. Similar story with to the Heat. Utah got 2. Kings got 4. Knicks got 3. Lakers only got to 13. They got a bunch of those from AJ. They got 3 of them from AJ. Orlando got 3, Dallas got 5, Brooklyn got 1, Denver got 2, Indiana 2, Pelicans 1, Pistons have 6, Raptors got 5, Rockets only 1, Spurs only 2, Phoenix got 2, Oklahoma got 1, Minnesota got 2, Portland got 3, Golden State 3, Washington Wizards 2. And yeah, a lot of teams like who was it? So 76 playoff appearances, 74 for the Lakers. So only 2 teams never won a championship, and that was the Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets. I'm sorry if you are a fan of these teams, but hey, I mean, you guys weren't even Charlotte won the conference one time, so nothing too crazy there. Is there any we can look at retired jerseys, but there's gonna have the old ones there too. So I think that's where it's gonna leave off. This was again super fun. I haven't seen people really do this. I'm sure somebody has. I'm not saying I'm the first to do it because I'm definitely not, but I haven't seen many people do it. But of course, if you enjoyed this, make sure you comment. This is the finale of the KBA, 20 episodes in. It I tried to make it as enjoying as I could. Sometimes maybe I made a trade or two physically that didn't end up so good, but that's part of it. Sometimes teams make bad trades or players get hurt. We left injuries on for this whole thing. We got through every player for that was drafted. Well, we went through the 1983 draft class or the 1984 draft class, starting at Mike, and our last real draft class was the AJ draft. We went through all those real players, everything. Again, if 2K ever adds like where you can literally start from the beginning, start your all the history books are wiped, I will do this again. But the 2K content isn't going to stop. You guys know now I've started to make other stuff for 2K, whether I'm rebuilding teams realistically or I'm doing like a fun thing like where we do like challenges. I've done a couple of those. But make sure you guys subscribe and come back. We're doing a bunch of off-season stuff too with the finals wrapping up in a few, just 3 games left potentially, maybe 2 depending on how this goes, but don't think that anything is going to stop. Maybe you won't have a video every day like you did during this, but at least every other day. I'm never going to go more than 2 days without uploading at least something, and we do a ton of different stuff over here, so make sure you come back, and thank you for watching.